Imagine this. You go to bed feeling healthy, peaceful, ready for another morning walk or breakfast with your grandkids. But somewhere between midnight and dawn, something inside your body shifts, quietly, invisibly. You wake up unable to move one side of your face. Your words come out slurred. Your hand won't lift your coffee cup. No warning, no pain, just a sudden silence inside your brain. As a neurologist who's worked with older adults for over 20 years, I've seen this heartbreaking story unfold far too often. Not from smoking, not from junk food, not from lack of exercise, but from something far more innocent. Vitamins. Yes, the very capsules we take to protect our health can, in certain situations, endanger it, especially after age 60. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Doctor, how can vitamins be harmful? They're natural, right? That's what most people believe. But the truth is, your body changes with age, and so does the way it handles nutrients. What once helped your body at 40 might quietly overwhelm it at 70. Today, I'll walk you through 5 common vitamins that can increase your risk of stroke, nerve damage, brain bleeding, or high blood pressure, especially when taken in high doses, at the wrong time, or without medical supervision. We'll explore real-life cases, the hidden science behind each risk, and most importantly, safe alternatives and food-based choices that truly nourish your brain. If brain health matters to you or someone you love, hit like, and let's dive in. Section 1. Vitamin D, the sunshine trap, 238 UAS. You've probably heard that vitamin D is your best friend. The sunshine vitamin that keeps your bones strong, your mood lifted, and your immune system alert. And all of that is true, in the right amounts. But here's what most older adults never hear. Too much vitamin D, especially taken late in the day, can quietly turn into a stroke trigger. Let me tell you about Mr. Raymond Clark, a 72-year-old retired pilot. Raymond was disciplined, precise, and deeply committed to his health. Every morning, he lined up his supplements, vitamin C, fish oil, and a tiny soft gel of vitamin D, 10,000 IU. He'd read online that it could prevent bone loss and ward off depression. What he didn't realize was that his dose was nearly 5 times higher than what his body actually needed. Over time, that extra vitamin D pushed his calcium levels through the roof. His arteries stiffened, his blood became thicker, and one quiet night, as he drifted into deep sleep, a small clot traveled upward, straight to his brain. When he woke, he couldn't form words. His right hand refused to move. A stroke, with no warning at all. Here's the hidden danger. Vitamin D controls calcium absorption. When your intake skyrockets, especially without checking blood levels, your body floods the bloodstream with calcium. If your kidneys or arteries can't handle it, that calcium gets deposited where it doesn't belong, inside your blood vessels. Over time, that turns flexible arteries into fragile pipes, unable to adapt when blood pressure rises during REM sleep or early morning hours. Older adults are especially vulnerable because kidney function and hydration decline with age. Add dehydration from night sweats or late caffeine, and you've built a perfect storm. Doctor's tip: get your 25 OHD blood level tested before supplementing. Most seniors need just 600-1,000 IU daily if levels are normal. Always take vitamin D in the morning, not before bed. Avoid pairing it with calcium pills unless prescribed. Remember, in health, more is not better. It's just more risk. Vitamin E, the bleeding paradox. Next up is vitamin E, often praised as a heart helper and antioxidant. For years, supplement companies have promoted it as protection for arteries, skin, and memory. But what they rarely mention is this. In high doses, vitamin E behaves less like a protector and more like a blood thinner. And when combined with medications, it can turn deadly. Let me share the story of Mrs. Eleanor Briggs, an 80-year-old retired teacher with a gentle laugh and a sharp memory. She'd been taking warfarin, a common blood thinner, to manage a heart valve issue. One day at her pharmacy, she saw a bottle labeled Natural Vitamin E for Heart and Circulation. 800 IU per capsule. It sounded perfect. 3 weeks later, she was rushed to the ER with a pounding headache, nausea, and confusion. A scan revealed a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside her brain. No fall, no trauma, just fragile vessels that had become too thin to seal themselves. What went wrong? High-dose vitamin E slows clotting. Combine it with blood thinners like warfarin, aspirin, or Plavix, and your blood becomes dangerously thin. Even a small tear in a vessel can turn catastrophic. The recommended daily intake for vitamin E is 15 mg, 22 IU, not 400, not 800. Yet, walk into any supplement aisle and you'll see capsules 10 to 50 times higher than your daily need. Eleanor survived, but her memory never fully returned. She told me later, "Doctor, I thought I was helping my heart. I didn't know I was hurting my brain." Doctor's tip: avoid vitamin E supplements above 100 IU day unless prescribed. Never mix with blood thinners or daily aspirin without medical advice. Get natural vitamin E from almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado. Your body recognizes and regulates these sources safely. Vitamin B6, when help hurts. Vitamin B6 is often marketed as a nerve support or brain energy vitamin. You'll find it in countless brain booster or energy formulas online. But here is the truth few people know. Too much B6 can destroy the very nerves it's meant to protect. Meet Mr. Henry Porter, 75, a retired carpenter. He came to my clinic complaining of tingling feet, weak grip, and a strange sense of imbalance. He thought it was age, maybe early arthritis. When I reviewed his supplements, I found the problem. A nerve repair capsule with 100 mg of vitamin B6, twice daily. He was taking 200 mg a day, more than 10 times the safe upper limit. Over months, that B6 built up in his system, damaging the protective sheath around his nerves, the myelin. The result? Numbness, tremors, and balance issues that never fully reversed. Think of your nerves as electrical wires. Vitamin B6 toxicity slowly strips their insulation, leaving the wires exposed. The safe daily range for adults over 60 is 1.52 mg, not 200. And because B6 is stored, not flushed instantly, it can quietly accumulate even at moderate doses. Doctor's tip: never exceed 10 mg a day without supervision. Avoid megadose B-complex or brain support pills with 50, 200 ml. Focus on foods like bananas, chickpeas, and salmon, which provide safe, balanced B6. Vitamin A, the vision deception. Vitamin A is famous for eyesight, but like many fat-soluble vitamins, your body stores it, meaning too much can quietly build up, especially in your liver and brain. Let's look at Mrs. Dorothy Hale, a 78-year-old piano teacher. She'd taken a daily skin and eye formula for 5 years. It promised radiant skin and sharp vision, and it contained 10,000 IU of vitamin A. One morning, she woke with blurred vision, dizziness, and pressure behind her eyes. Fearing a stroke, her family rushed her to the hospital, but her scans showed no clot. The problem was vitamin A toxicity. Her cerebrospinal fluid pressure was high, pressing on her optic nerves, a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, or false brain tumor. It can cause headaches, double vision, and even blindness if left untreated. Vitamin A isn't like C or B vitamins. It's fat-soluble, meaning it lingers. Seniors process it slower, especially with reduced liver function. Doctor's tip: stay under 3,000 IU day unless directed by your doctor. Watch for overlap. Many skin, eye, or anti-aging blends double or triple your dose. Get your vitamin A from carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens, which contain beta-carotene. Your body converts only what it needs. Niacin B3, the silent blood pressure spike. Niacin, or vitamin B3, is often promoted as heart-healthy. It helps manage cholesterol, but in large doses it can backfire dramatically. Take Mr. Frank Morales, 81, a retired mail carrier. His son bought him a heart and circulation supplement online. Each dose contained 1,000 milligrams of niacin, taken twice daily. Soon, Frank began waking with hot flashes, dizziness, and chest pounding. He brushed it off until one morning his speech slurred for 2 minutes. A mini-stroke, TIA. Here's why. High-dose niacin causes blood vessels to rapidly dilate, creating warmth and flushing. But as the effect wears off, they constrict sharply, spiking blood pressure. This yo-yo effect stresses aging vessels and can starve the brain of oxygen. Even flush-free, or extended-release niacin, can cause arrhythmias or blood sugar swings in older adults. Doctor's tip: stay below 50 milligrams a day unless prescribed. If you're on statins, beta blockers, or BP meds, always check labels. Get your niacin naturally from chicken, peanuts, mushrooms, or whole grains. What to do instead? Feed, don't force. After seeing so many cases like these, I started giving my patients a simple plan. Replace pills with plates. Take Mrs. Margaret Lewis, a 74-year-old retired school principal. She came in with a drawer full of bottles. D for bones, E for heart, B complex for brain, niacin for cholesterol. She meant well, but felt dizzy and foggy. So we made one small change. Real food first. Breakfast, 1 boiled egg, protein plus choline, half an avocado, healthy fats, whole grain toast, fiber plus energy, blueberries, antioxidants, a glass of room-temp water, lunch, grilled salmon with spinach olive oil drizzle, a small handful of almonds, dinner, brown rice with lentils and steamed veggies, no megadoses, just balance. Within 3 weeks, her energy returned, blood pressure normalized, and her morning fog lifted. That's the power of real nutrition. Your body knows exactly what to do with it. Conclusion: awareness is medicine. The truth is, your body at 60 or 70 doesn't process supplements like it did at 30. What was once harmless can now tip the balance. So remember, test, don't guess. Take less, absorb more. Eat the rainbow, not the bottle. You don't have to fear vitamins, but you must respect them. If this message resonated with you, comment below. One change I'll make starting tomorrow. Like this video if it opened your eyes. And subscribe to Healthy Guide Life 365, where science meets wisdom for aging strong. Because awareness is your greatest medicine, and you are your own best doctor.